Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Danny. Now today I would like to introduce an upcoming festival to you, and it is called Christmas. Now let me ask you a question. What is Christmas? Now I've actually given you a hint. Do you see the red letters in Christmas? It's the word Christ. Okay? Now, let me tell you what Christmas is not about. Christmas is definitely not about this fat guy. Who is this fat guy? That's right, he's Santa Claus. And Christmas is actually not about Santa. But have you ever wondered why you see certain things during Christmas? For example, you may see candy canes at Christmas. But why? How about angel? Why do you see angel dolls at Christmas? What about stars? Now, have you noticed that at the top of Christmas trees is usually a star? Now, why is that? What about presents? Now, one of the highlights of Christmas is exchanging Christmas presents. But why do we have presents for Christmas? And what about decorations like this? It's called the Nativity. Okay, do you know the story? Which is about the birth of Jesus, the baby? Okay. Well, you can actually find out the answers of why we see certain things in Christmas from this storybook. Jesus is born. Now, I want to read the story to you very quickly, okay? Here we go. Jesus is born. In a little town called Nazareth lived a young woman called Mary. Okay, now Nazareth is a real city. Now, in fact, Jesus is born is a real story. It's a true story, okay? So this is what Nazareth looks like in today. One day, an angel visited her, Mary. You are going to have a very special baby, God's son, he said. You must call him Jesus. Okay, look at Mary. She's quite surprised. Mary was very happy. She sang a song to thank God. Now, did you know one of the ways to say thank you to God is by singing him a song? Okay. Now, Mary was married to a carpenter called Joseph. She was expecting her baby soon. Okay, now this is Joseph, and Joseph is a carpenter, a person who makes things with wood. Okay, now look at Mary's tummy. Okay, it's so big because baby Jesus is inside. Joseph and Mary had to make a long journey to Bethlehem. Mary was very tired. Okay, so they had to go from their hometown Nazareth to this city right here called Bethlehem. Okay, so this is what Bethlehem looks like today. And look at Mary, she's very tired, sitting on a donkey because the trip is very long. There was nowhere to sleep in Bethlehem. A kind innkeeper, a hotel keeper, said, "Stay in my stable." So they did. Okay, so all the hotels are full. Okay, but there's this one kind owner who says, well, you can stay in my stable. What is a stable? Well, a stable is the house for horses. Okay, so no more hotels, but you can sleep in the house where the horses are. That night, baby Jesus was born in the stable. Mary made a warm bed for him in a manger. Okay, now this is a manger. It's basically a box that has some food, and then the horses will eat from this box. Okay, so this is the manger. This is baby Jesus. Now let me ask you a question. Do you sleep on a bed at home? Of course you do, right? But look at Jesus. He didn't have a bed, okay? He had to sleep in a manger. Shepherds were taking care of their sheep in fields near Bethlehem. Now, fields are basically big grasslands, okay? So we have 3 shepherds. Hey, look at the star. Suddenly, an angel came to them. A baby who will save the world has been born in Bethlehem, he told them. Here's the angel again. The shepherds were very excited. They rushed off to Bethlehem to find the baby. Okay, so rush. They're hurrying up. Okay, so they are following the star to go find baby Jesus. They found baby Jesus in the stable. The shepherds told Joseph and Mary what the angel has said. Okay? Far away, some wise men saw a special star. Here's the star again. They followed it to find the newborn baby. The baby Jesus, right? Okay, 3 wise men. After many days and nights, the star led them to the little town of Bethlehem. So the star was actually like a GPS, okay? Like Google Map. Now, in the old days, they didn't have Google Map, okay? But luckily, God sent a star to guide the wise men to the stable where baby Jesus is. The wise men gave wonderful presents to baby Jesus: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Okay, so frankincense is something that smells very good. And same with myrrh. Myrrh also smells very good. Now, these 3 things are very expensive. So the wise men gave baby Jesus some very expensive presents. Okay, the end. All right, now let me ask you the question again. Why do we sometimes see the candy canes at Christmas? Okay, do you notice that the shape of the candy cane is like the shape of the staff of the shepherds? All right, okay, now what's next? What about the angel? Well, it was the angel who announced the good news. Okay, the angel told the good news that baby Jesus is born first to the shepherds and then to the wise men, right? Now, what about the star? Okay, the star that we see at the top of Christmas trees? Okay, well, the star was, do you remember? The GPS, okay, that led the shepherds and then the wise men to baby Jesus. Okay, all right. Now, what about presents? Why do we exchange Christmas presents? Well, do you remember? The 3 wise men gave baby Jesus 3 very expensive gifts, right? So nowadays, we also give presents during Christmas. And of course, the Nativity, the story of the birth of Jesus Christ. Here is the word Christ in Christmas again. Okay, so what is Christmas all about? It's all about the birth of Jesus Christ. Okay, all right. So if you are interested to read more about Jesus, I would like to recommend an app to you. Okay, it's called the Bible app for kids. Now, it says the app is for kids, but I look at this app, okay? I play with this app all the time. So it's not just for kids, all right? And it has a very high rating, 4.6 out of 5, okay? So if you have an Apple device, like an iPhone, you can scan this QR code. If you have an Android phone, then you can scan this QR code. Okay? I hope you'll download the app and read more about Jesus. Okay? So I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Goodbye.